following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. It's game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
Hey fans, welcome into Kindred. We are about to be underway with game number 12 of the District 7 Class B Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament. This game is going to feature a team that you just saw play. The four-seeded Kindred Vikings were victorious over Fairmont. They are taking on a team that played earlier today at 1:30, the Valley City Kings. They were victorious over Northern Cass in extra innings. The winner advances to play tomorrow at noon. The loser is done with their season. My name is Josh Almaris, and boy, do we have a lot of excitement and things in store today. I'm joined alongside none other than Mason Almaris. How are you today, Mason?
Pretty good.
You having a fun day of baseball?
Yeah, just got done umping, and now I'm doing a broadcast.
That's right. So he's the man of wearing many hats today, umpiring, and he's in the broadcast booth. Oakley DeBoard is still up here, but he gave his headset away. To run the camera. He's going to adjust the camera so you can see the Kindred team and not the logo. Are we froze again? We're froze again. So we're having camera issues to start things off once again. Let's do this. Let's take a break and see. We've got Eric Iverson checking things out too, and we'll see if we'll take a quick break and just see what's going on. We had the same issue as an easy fix the last game. We'll hope that we can have it squared away. We'll be back in about 30 seconds.
Jamie Swenson, Senior Associate with Park Company Realtors, will help you find the home you're really looking for in your real estate endeavors. Growing up in Gary, Minnesota, and graduating from NDSU, Jamie has made her home in Kindred, proudly cheering on the home team in blue. Selling or buying? Make that home run call to Jamie at 701-799-1779 or visit connectwithjamie.com to browse new listings and listen to the Realtor Moms podcast. Jamie Swenson of Park Company Realtors supports the Kindred players of today and the hometown rookies of tomorrow.
Hey fans, we're trying to work on some camera issues right now. I think I can still be heard. So I'm going to talk you through some things, and we should have this camera fixed in hopefully just a minute. Once again, it's the Kindred Vikings, the 4 seed in the district. They're going to be taking on the Valley City Kings, who are the 5 seed. Is there any audio with that? Okay, so I believe you can hear me, but the camera thing is going to get resolved. Stick with us as we get that squared away. For the Vikings, defensively, they are going to send Tate Miller to the mound. His catcher will be Tyson Johnson. At first base will be Nick Dahl. Second base, Gabe Iverson. Third base will be Isaac Spellhaug. At shortstop will be Jack McDonald. In the outfield from left to right will be Carson Getty, Kylan Swenson, and Parker Jordheim. Defensively for the Valley City Kings, they will send Andrew Sikora to the mound. Their catcher will be Corbin Powell. At first will be Bryson Heck. Second base, Bentley Thornton. Third base will be Jack Samuelson, and shortstop will be Trevor Fetch. Left to right in the outfield, Kellen Westman, Dylan Hunt, and Isaac Norby. First pitch to be underway. Tate Miller working against Trevor Fetch. First pitch is in, and it is a ball. Ball one. I know that those of you that are watching, you can see the camera is not working. Should be fixed here in the next just a second or two. Second pitch in to the dirt. Blocked nicely by Johnson, but it goes across as a ball. Josh Almaris alongside Mason Almaris and Oakley Dubois running the camera. Shows that it's working on our end. Hopefully it's working now on your end. Ball three here. Tate Miller sees himself in a hole early on. Not the way you want to start a game, is it, Mason?
Nope. You want to focus on getting that first strike, so starting off 3-0 is not a good start.
So we'll see if Tate Miller can come from behind. He's got a very good hitter in Fetch at the plate. He does get a strike in the zone. The count goes to 3-1. Trevor Fetch, one of our press box favorite players to watch. He's a fantastic energizer bunny, plays the game hard. He slaps this to the shortstop, Jack McDonald. Bobble isn't going to be enough to get it across. And just like that, Trevor Fetch reaches on an infield. That's going to be an error. Trevor Fetch having a very good tournament. He is on the all-tournament team. A quick run-through of that all-tournament team, not all-tournament team, all-district team is coming in just a little bit. So Trevor Fetch on first, reaches on the air. Isaac Norby up to bat. Runner goes. Johnson, nice throw to second. Gabe Iverson unable to corral it and get the tag down, but that's a close play on a very good base runner, and Trevor Fetch, he'll get the stolen base. Isaac Norby will be followed by Corbin Powell and Bryson Heck. Tate staring down the runner. Norby swings and misses. Strike one. Here's the second pitch, swung on and missed. What's Norby's job right here, Mason? What's Norby looking to do with a runner on second and nobody out?
He'd like to push it to the right side so that the runner on second can get to third.
Got to do something, get it in play if you are the Kings. It'd be great for the Vikings right now to see Tate Miller strike him out. The 1-2 coming. Here's the set and the pitch. Swung on, popped up. This works too for the Vikings. Johnson having a tough time. That's a very tough play for Johnson. Not easy at all. He's got a tall order in hand, Johnson does. Caught 7 innings and is going to have to do it back-to-back. Makes a very nice play there. Opening pitch of this game was 6:57. We still have one more game to go tonight. The nightcap will be Hankinson versus Castleton. Big out there for Tate Miller. Now batting Corbin Powell, the catcher. This out to left field. Carson Getty does a very nice job of making that play. Carson Getty having a very good tournament. The fly out will bring up Bryson Heck. Had Norby been able to do his job and move the runner to third, Powell would earn himself a sac fly. How's it feel out there, Mason? You've been out under the sun all day.
It is very hot out.
86 degrees, feels like 90, very humid. Minimal wind here in Kindred. Here's the set and the pitch to Bryson Heck, the 4-hitter. Bryson Heck, the cleanup man, first baseman, number 19. 1-0, Tate Miller. Pop-up, Vikings could work out of this. Jack McDonald camped underneath it, and he makes the play. Excellent job by the Vikings of working out of an early jam. Tate Miller records 3 outs in a row. The Kings in the top half of the first inning get no runs on no hits. They leave 1 runner on base. There was a Viking error after 1/2 inning of play. Valley City 0. Kindred coming to bat.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. It's game 12 of the District 7 Class B Babe Ruth Tournament. Kindred Vikings, the home team, the 4 seed, taking on the 5 seed Valley City Kings. Josh Almaris joined alongside Mason Almaris, and got Oakley Dubord on the camera. Got a full press box up here. Fun day of baseball. Our day started at the very early morning, 7 a.m. We got about 1 inch and 7/10 of rain, and a lot of it on the field, so we're well delayed here in Kindred. We have one more game coming after this one. It's Hankinson versus Castleton. Winner of that gets into the championship. Mason, how was the Pee Wee rookie tournament that was going on over across the way? There's a lot of games being played in Kindred.
Yeah, there was a lot of close games. There was one game where a big comeback in the last inning. They were down 4-1, and then they had a big one-out rally and tied it up, and then Kindred won in the bottom of the last inning.
A lot of excitement in Kindred. There's more to follow tomorrow as that tournament continues. If you're wondering, Valley City and Kindred did meet in the first round of this tournament. Valley City beat Kindred by a score of 2-1 in a very exciting affair. Valley City has beaten Kindred 3 times. Kindred yet to get the Vikings. Kindred yet to get the Kings. We'll see if they can do it now. Kylan Swenson, Jack McDonald, and Sawyer Hess to lead things off in the first. Kylan Swenson swings and misses. Swenson moved to the leadoff role in just the last game and did an excellent job. Kylan Swenson in the last game reached 3 of the 4 times, scored 3 runs. We'll see if he can get things going here in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch from Sikora. Good take by Kylan, moves the count to 3-1. So he started the game off prior to this against Fairmont with a leadoff walk. Can he do it again? He does. Ball 4. Runner goes to first. And Kindred fans, you know well that Kylan Swenson, he's speedy. He's a speedy bugger. He is looking to steal second. The lefty Sikora, good move, smart pitcher, picked up the win against the Vikings to end the regular season. So we'll see what takes place here with Jack McDonald. Hits over 500. Swenson does not go. Ball comes across high. Throw back to the first baseman from Powell. Heck is unable to tag out Swenson. And the 1-0 count will be underway shortly. Andrew Sikora, the lefty, comes set, checks the runner, and pitches. Swenson off. Throw to second. Going to be a close play. Swenson slides. Very nice slide. Goes around the base. Umpire Gareth Hansen, excuse me, checks to make sure Swenson does not slide off the base. And Jack McDonald has a runner in scoring position with a 1-1 count. 1-1, nobody out. Swenson at second, McDonald at the plate. Ball. What are you looking to do here, Mason? You talked about it earlier if you're Jack McDonald.
Push the ball to the right side.
And I got a feeling Jack McDonald's looking to hit this ball hard, knowing him. He's going to. Oh, that's the closest we've gotten to a ball in the press box. Oakley DeBoard claims to be a catcher, but it looked like he got out of the way of that ball. I don't know what you were thinking, Oakley.
He's got T-Rex arms.
All right, the 2-2. Oh, no, that's not what you want to do. Both teams had a chance to move runners, catcher, and it's the same exact thing. This time it's catcher Isaac Norby instead of catcher Brock Johnson.
Tyson Johnson.
Excuse me, you're right. Tyson Johnson. This time it was Corbin Powell who gets the fly out. So Sikora, gets the first out on a pop out. That'll bring up Sawyer Hess. Checks his swing. Did not go. It'll be a ball. Sawyer Hess moved up in the order to the cleanup spot. Had 2 big doubles in the previous game. Now hitting third. Aggressive swinger. He's DHing for Gabe Iverson. And he's got a 2-0 count with a runner in scoring position. Sikora sets and pitches high, ball 3. Good job by Sawyer Hess. .30 pitch from Andrew Sikora underway. Swung on and missed. Hess given the green light. Speaking of green light, I wouldn't be surprised to see Kylan Swenson takes third here if Sikora doesn't pay him much attention. Now fetch there. He's not going. Swung on, popped up. Catcher has a play on it. Goes back and makes the catch. So, Corbin Powell called on a couple times here early on. He's caught both the outs for the Kings. And Swenson still at second. Tate Miller, the pitcher, the last chance to drive him in.
This would be a big start for Kindred if they got that run in.
You're absolutely right. There's a pass ball there. Swenson advances to third. So again, if the Vikings could have been able to get Swenson over to third, that could have been a run for them. They were not able to do so. So Tate Miller has the bat in his hands with, like Mason said, a big opportunity to get the Vikings ahead. Second pitch is a strike. 1-1, 2 outs. Both teams threatened here in the first. The Kings didn't come up with anything. The Vikings still threatening. Count goes to 2-1. Oh, no, throw to third, and so it'll end. Swenson gets himself in trouble. The 2-5 putout. Very headsy play by catcher Powell as he threw on to Jack Samuelson. And that will end the first inning. The Vikings get no runs on no hits. Nobody is left on base.
Take the lead off the next inning.
And there are no Kings errors. After one complete, score is 0-0.
Signarama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signarama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signarama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signarama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
All right, fans, welcome back into Kindred. Tough day for these two teams. Mason playing 2 games on a hot day like this in the tournament. How are you feeling right about now?
I'm going to be very hot if I'm playing 2 games, especially if I'm a catcher.
Yeah, Tyson Johnson asked to do some tough work, catch 14 innings back-to-back in the heat. Excitement get you through it? You think there's some nerves right now, loser out game, or how are these guys feeling in that sense?
I'm sure both of them are very nervous. If they lose, they're out. Kindred's gone 0-3 against Valley City.
It's 85 degrees here in Kindred, and it feels like 90. Winds out of the northeast at 3 miles an hour. It is heavy here. Ground ball to Jack McDonald. Plays it nicely, and that's a fantastic job by Jack McDonald. James Jewett, the DH, hits it into the hole, and Jack McDonald playing deep, moves to his right, fields it, makes a strong throw over to Nick Dahl, and records the first out of the second inning. That'll bring up third baseman Jack Samuelson, followed by Bentley Thornton, the second baseman. Tate Miller working from the full. He's a lefty. Two lefties going at it today, him and Sikora. Tate throws in for a ball. Ball one. Here's the windup and the delivery. It's put into play. Tate Miller fields it, slips, sets his feet, and makes a throw over to Nick Dahl, and that will record the second out. So just like that, we have the second out of the second inning. Tate Miller on to Nick Dahl. Mason mentioned it earlier, and we talked about it. These two teams have played 3 times in counters. The 2 regular season games went in the way of Valley City, and then arguably one of the best games of the tournament came between these 2 teams on Wednesday. Valley City won 2-1. Bryson Heck pitched a gem of a game. Tate Miller, fly ball, could be a quick inning if Jordheim can snare it, and he does. So just like that, it's a fly out. Jordheim catches it, and we are done with 1 1/2 inning of action. In the top of the second inning, the Kings get no runs on no hits. They leave nobody on base, and there were no errors. Score remains 0-0.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
MLGC's story began in 1906 in the rural communities of Enderlin and Cooperstown. Today, MLGC is a 4th-generation family-owned company that can deliver ultra-high-speed broadband, TV, telephone, and advanced business services to customers on a 100% fiber optic network. Now available in several rural communities, including Kindred. In an era of exploding technology, MLGC's goal is to deliver future technologies that make rural North Dakota a vibrant place to live and do business. Visit them today, MLGC.com. MLGC, moving you at the speed of light.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. First pitch underway. It's a strike to Tate Miller. Tate Miller will be followed by Isaac Spellhaug and Nick Dahl. Andrew Sikora did get the win for the Kings in the final game between these two of the regular season. This one just barely foul. Tate Miller stayed on the line for the most part, but just an idea of how humid and hot and sticky things are. That bat goes flying out of the hands of Tate Miller. Did you get that on camera, Oakley?
Yeah.
All right, good.
I almost went all the way into the dugout.
It flew out of there. It's 0-2 count right now. This one behind Miller could have bailed himself out if he just would have turned that back, but the count goes to 1-2. So Sikora got the win in a come-from-behind fashion. Tate Miller pitched 6 innings in that game and had the lead 6-0. He strikes out right now. Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. It's the first for Sikora. Tate Miller had 6 fantastic innings, shutout innings, and then the Vikings lost that game in extras. Sikora now working to Spellhaug. Spellhaug takes strike 1. Game that was played on Wednesday. Again, fantastic game. Bryson Heck, player of the game, pitched and held the Vikings to 1 run. Isaac Spellhaug will be followed by Nick Dahl and Tyson Johnson if he is able to get to the plate. Swung on and missed by Spellhaug. Spellhaug batting .319 with a .405 on base percentage. Here's the pitch from Sikora. Swung on and missed. It's another strikeout for Sikora. his second. And now batting is Nick Dahl. Nick Dahl, the first baseman. Sikora throws a lot of strikes and has a good mix of pitches. That one looked good, but it's a ball. Lefty to lefty. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Do you like facing lefties, Mason?
When I'm batting, I do not like facing lefties. It is not my favorite.
And you're supposed to have an advantage as a righty facing a lefty. The advantage in this case would be to Sikora, lefty pitcher, to the left-handed batter. Nick Dahl, let's see how he does. He swung and missed at that. The count goes to 2-2. Most right-handed batters prefer to swing against a left-handed batter or pitcher, but certainly don't see him as much, do you, Mason?
No.
2-2 pitch with 2 outs in the second is swung on and hit to the second baseman. How appropriate. A lot of twos. This one is thrown across to the first baseman, Bryson Heck. Bentley Thornton records or gets the assist and ends the second inning. So in the second inning, the Vikings get no runs on no hits. They leave nobody on base, and there were no Kings errors. After 2 complete, score remains 0-0.
How you overcome challenges as a farmer is what defines you. At Mustang Seeds, it's what defines us. This year brought heavy drought, late-season storms, and hail. Now is the time to savor the harvest weather and reap the rewards of the blood, sweat, and tears we've put into our fields. With strong products, proven results, and an untamed spirit, we don't allow any room for failure. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
You may already know that at Clothes Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Clothes Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Clothes Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale, and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred, North Dakota. It's a warm day to say the least in Kindred and an action-packed day. Lots of baseball being played in Kindred. This is the third game of the day on the main diamond, and there was a whole bunch of games. Mason, do you know how many games there were out at the Pee Wee Rookie Complex today?
I know just at the Progressive Ag fields, there was 12 games, and we have 2 in the back too, so there's probably 10 there.
Over 20 games, I'm confident, were played Pee Wee Rookie ball today, and add 3 more here, 1 more to come. The 0-1 pitch to Kellen Westman is about to be underway. Swung on and missed. It'll go to 0-2. Kellen Westman leading things off. He'll be followed by the 9-hitter Dylan Hunt, and then back to the top with Trevor Fetch. The goal for the Vikings, get these 2 guys out because Trevor Fetch is a phenomenal hitter. Goal of the Kings, get a guy on, if not 2. 0-2 pitch from Miller. Just a little bit off the plate. Good pitch, off speed. Count will go to 1-2.
On an 0-2 count, that was a really good pitch, and that was a good idea to lay off on that.
Tate Miller now throws a strike. It's hit down to Isaac Spellhaug, and he throws it in the dirt. Unable to make the snag is Nick Dahl, and that's an error. Not what you want to have with the bottom of the order hitting. So Tate Miller is doing a good job. There's been 2 errors. I'm going to put those on the board right now from the Vikings. Trevor Fetch led off the game, hitting the ball to the shortstop, and shortstop Jack McDonald was unable to make the play. Tate worked himself out of that. Now to lead off the third, Kellen Westman reaches on an error. It'll bring him 9-hitter Dylan Hunt, and we'll see if he can work out of it. You think he's bunting, Mason?
I wouldn't be surprised to see a bunt here. I know Fetch is a really fast base runner, and he would be able to beat. I could see him bunting too.
Dylan Hunt, the 9-hitter. He'll be followed by Trevor Fetch. Fun fact, Trevor Fetch, the son of Matt Fetch, a dad that I got to battle against when I was younger. He played for Munich, Matt Fetch did. We'll talk more about that later. Dylan Hunt squares the bunt. Runner goes Tyson Johnson, throws it out into right center field, and Kylan Swenson's going to have a play here. Throws to third, nice throw, and he's safe. What a fantastic throw off of the arm of Kylan Swenson to Isaac Spellhaug, but unable to get it in time. So Kellen Westman steals second, advances to third on the air. 3 errors now from the Vikings. Dylan Hunt with a 2-1 count.
It did not look like he got a good jump off after he got up on second, but he still barely beat it. Now Valley City just needs to put a ball in the outfield, and that should score him.
Exactly right. Kindred playing their middles back. Corners in. And here's the swing, the pitch. Another one just close to the press box, just a little bit up. Sails over our heads, foul ball, 2-2 count. Big opportunity for the Kings. Dylan Hunt swings, drives it up the middle. It's a base hit.
There it is.
Diamond cutter, RBI, and the bottom of the order for the Kings comes up very big. RBI single scores Kellen Westman and brings it to the top of the order, Trevor Fetch. Trevor Fetch, I got an opportunity to visit with him a little bit today. Fun young man to talk to. Just a 14-year-old. He's coming back next year to play Babe Ruth. But his dad, Matt Fetch, got to visit with him. Good player for Munich a long time ago. Not sure, again, that's going to go in the books as a single. But Nick Dahl looked to have had a chance to go get that ball. Did not. The Vikings' defensive struggles continue.
That ball barely got through. I think even if Nick got that ball with Fetch's wheels, he would have beat that out.
Yep, Tate Miller needed to be here quick. As it is, the threat continues for the Kings. Tate Miller to Norby. Norby shows bunt. It'll be ball 1. Scores 1-0. Kings got big production out of their 8-9 hitters. Reach on an air, RBI single, and then top of the order, base hit. Here's a bunt to Tate Miller. He fields, throws. Nick Dahl catches, and that'll retire Isaac Norby. So 1-3 put out. Sack bunt from Norby. Fetch goes to second. Dylan Hunt goes to third. Runners on second and third with 1 out. Tate Miller's going to have to face Corbin Powell. He had a hard hit ball to left field in the first. If he does it now, it's more than likely going to be a sac fly. Carson Getty made a nice play on it. Tate Miller checks second. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit to Isaac Spellhaug. He's got him. He's got him at home, and
he just gave up.
Yeah, real poor base running by Dylan Hunt there, and fantastic job by Isaac Spellhaug. Dylan Hunt didn't even give him, try to get into the hot box there. So Powell reaches on the fielder's choice. Isaac Spellhaug throws on to Tyson Johnson. And boy, it'd be big for the Vikings to just give up 1 run in this inning, right, Mason?
Yeah. If he would have gotten in that hot box, I think Powell could have gotten to second there, and they would have had 2 people in scoring position.
We'll see. Dahl chooses not to hold Powell. Powell is stealing. It's going to be popped up into right field. Jordheim has got a long way to run, and he makes the catch. Nice catch by Jordheim. He saves at least a run, if not 2, by making that play. Kudos to Jordheim. Excellent job out in right field to limit the damage. In the top of the 3rd inning, the Kings do strike for 1 run. They get 2 hits. There was 2 Kindred errors and 2 men left on base after 2.5. We have a new score. It's Valley City 1 and Kindred 0.
Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. Wold, Certified Public Accountant, has you covered. From bookkeeping and financial reports to tax planning and preparation, individuals and businesses, he's here to help you achieve your dreams. Give him a call. Todd R. Wold, CPA, 701-356-1040. You can also visit wold-cpa.com. Best of luck to Kindred and both teams in today's game.
Kindred Express Lane is a friendly, locally owned convenience store open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and offers hot stuffed pizza, smash hit subs, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Kindred Express Lane is located at 220 First Avenue South across the street from the baseball and football field, just 3 inches away from Highway 15 in Kindred. While you're fueling up, be sure and grab a snack and a cold beverage for the road. Kindred Express Lane wishes the Kindred Post 117 Vikings the best of luck in the East Regional Baseball Tournament. Go Vikings!
Welcome back to Kindred fans. District 7 Babe Ruth tournament action underway. A little longer break there. Corbin Powell been asked to do a lot. 90 feels like 90. He's catching his 9th, 10th, and 11th inning here. As the previous game he played went into extra innings. He was on base, so needed a little longer break and some water. He's back behind the dish as his pitcher, Andrew Sikora, doing a very nice job, is facing Tyson Johnson. Tyson Johnson swings and misses. He's got a 1-1 count. He'll be followed by Parker Jordheim, having a very good day. Parker Jordheim out and right, making a lot of nice plays, and Carson Getty. 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Vikings. Well, they're looking to do the same thing that the Kings did. Get some production from the bottom of the order so the top of the order can come up with guys on base. Johnson, 2-1 count, swings and misses. Sikora throws a lot of strikes. Got a good mix of pitches. What are you seeing from Sikora, Mason?
I haven't seen much. I feel like I've just seen a fastball, a couple curves.
Looks like he's got a couple of pitches, at least the fastball and the curveball. Mixes his 3-2 pitch here. Swung on and missed, would have been ball 4. But instead, Sikora picks up his 3rd strikeout. It's a Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout, and Sikora is halfway to a snack pack. As I was saying, it looks like he has a fastball and a curveball. Mixon is pacing up nice. Parker Jordheim hits it to second base. He moves to his right. The second baseman does. That's Thornton, and he throws on to first. To Heck and records the second out. Second out of the bottom of the 3rd inning. We'll bring up 9-hitter Carson Getty. Carson Getty, the left fielder, batted in the 5 spot in the last game. He was 0 for 4. And this one, he's going to hit out in the right field. I think we can give that one what the official gave him a hit. I agree. Carson Getty comes up swinging. And one of the situations here, Carson Getty gets on base.
First hit of the game for Kindred.
Good
now
point.
they got the top of the order up.
Kylan Swenson up to bat. I'm thinking Getty's going to go at some point here. Swenson fouls this out of play. Not a lot to lose. If Getty gets to second, Kylan can certainly score him. Getty has speed. And if he gets thrown out, then the Vikings will lead off with the top of the order. So we'll see. The lefty Sikora's got a good move. Getty on first, does not go. The 0-1. Hit to Fetch at second. Smooth shortstop, fields it. Steps on the base. Swenson's retired on the fielder's choice with the 6U put out of Carson Getty. That'll end the 3rd inning. Vikings get no runs on 1 hit. They leave nobody on base. And there were no Kings errors. After 3 complete, score remains 1-0.
Runnings is celebrating 75 years in business with an incredible 2022 Ford truck giveaway. Just imagine you hitting the road in a brand new fully loaded Runnings Red Super Crew 4x4 truck. Don't imagine it. Make it happen by entering to win now through August 10th. To register, grab a prize card from your local Runnings store or visit runnings.com/2022 Ford Truck Giveaway. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. Enter to win today. And thank you for shopping at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
Jamie Swenson, Senior Associate with Park Company Realtors, will help you find the home you're really looking for in your real estate endeavors. Growing up in Gary, Minnesota, and graduating from NDSU, Jamie has made her home in Kindred, proudly cheering on the home team in blue. Selling or buying? Make that home run call to Jamie at 701-799-1779 or visit connectwithjamie.com to browse new listings and listen to the Realtor Moms podcast. Jamie Swenson of Park Company Realtors supports the Kindred players of today and the hometown rookies of tomorrow.
Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome back into Kindred. It's 7:30, and we're playing baseball. We're in the 4th inning of game number 12, game number 3 of day 3, and we have one more game to go. Game number 11, correction. This ball is put into play. Third baseman Isaac Spellhaug fields it nicely. Good scoop by Nick Dahl. That was James Drew at the DH. Good defense there by the Vikings. They need to keep that up. Good play by Isaac Spellhaug and a nice scoop from Nick Dahl. Jack Samuelson going to be up to bat, followed by Bentley Thornton. 5, 6, 7 hitters. Kellen Westman and Dylan Hunt are the 8, 9 guys. Kings trying to turn it around to the top of their order. Tate Miller, the lefty, working against Jack Samuelson. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit out to left field. Going to be a base hit, maybe 2. Carson Getty attacks it nicely and limits the runner Samuelson from getting to second, so it'll be a base hit. Nice job by Jack Samuelson. He's now 1 for 2. It'll bring up Bentley Thornton. Flew out to right. Nice play by Parker Jordheim to retire him in the 2nd inning.
Valley City has been jumping on Tate Miller's pitches. He only has 33 pitches, and he's pitched 3 1/3 innings.
This one is going to hit Thornton, and the Kings now are threatening. Bottom of the order, 8, 9 hitters coming up now were very effective in the 3rd. Can they keep it going? 6-hitter Samuelson with a single. 7-hitter got hit by the pitch. It's now Kellen Westman. He's 0 for 1. He reached on an error. He shows bunt with 1 out. He does bunt down the third base line. Fantastic.
That was a
bunt.
very good bunt.
Very, very good bunt. What should have happened if you're a Vikings fan there, Mason?
Tate probably should have charged it a little harder. It looked like he kind of jogged there.
He looked to third base. Isaac Spellhaug's got to have that ball, though. He can't commit when the bunt is shown, but when the bunt is laid down hard down the line, he's got to go get it. Either way you look at it, sometimes you just tip your cap, and Westman definitely puts down a fantastic bunt single for him and moves the runners to second and third. He'll bring up 9-hitter Dylan Hunt.
He knew that was a good bunt, too. He was 4 steps away from first, and he was already clapping and jogging.
Fun part about sports is seeing that excitement, that passion, that energy come out. Vikings in trouble. See if Miller can wiggle out. 0-1 pitch. Ball outside, 1-1. 1-1, 1 out. 1 in for Valley City. It was in the third. We're in the top of the fourth. Valley City does have 4 hits. We'll get those on the board right now. They have made no errors. The Vikings have just 1 hit. They have made 3 errors. The 1-2 to Dylan Hunt. Swung on, put into play to the shortstop. Could it be 2?
This could end
Jack's
the
going
inning.
to take it. Throw it. Oh, no, he throws it over the head of Nick Dahl. Would have been a huge play for the Vikings. Can They almost get the runner coming back to second. Going to second. So on that play, Samuelson scores. Thornton scores. 2 runs in. Westman is retired on the 6U. The E6.
And now they're back to the top of the order.
Puts Hunt at second. And you're right, Mason. Trevor Fetch up to bat. He's 1 for 2. Tate Miller throws another ball. It's 2-0 to Fetch. Fetch reached on an error in the first and had a single in the third. This pitch gets by Johnson, and Hunt will go to third. Well, the Vikings had an opportunity to get out of this. Would have been a huge swing of events, but the swing goes in the favor of the Valley City Kings. They get 2 runs in and now lead 3-1. Fetch takes a strike. It's going to go to 3-1 now. Want to say hi to Dan Tinquist listening in Moorhead. 3-1 pitch underway. Swung on. Hit to Isaac Spellhaug. Another error. Tanner Fetch reaches on the air, and Dylan Hunt comes in. Tate Miller doing a good job of putting the ball over the plate. He's just not getting much help out there.
5 errors in a game. There's not much you can do about the pitching.
Coach Eggman's going to come on out. He's going to have a visit with the boys. We'll come back in about 30 seconds. Welcome back, fans. Coach Eggman finishes his visit. No changes. What do you think Coach Eggman had to say to his team, Mason?
I think he told them to pick their heads up. They were looking a little mopey out there. And I think that's a big problem for why they have so many errors.
Well, Tyson Johnson unable to corral that. Fetch takes second. Rounds about a third of the way down to third and decides he's not going to go any further. Isaac Norby up to the plate. He's the right fielder, wears number 10. 3 runs in here in the fourth for the Kings. They're still threatening with Fetch on second. Tate Miller, pitch in, going to be a single out in the right field. Jordheim can't come up with it. Going to be another error for the Vikings. So going to be a single. Fetch gets the third on the single and then comes in on the air. Corbin Powell now up to bat. Tough inning for the Vikings, big inning for the Kings. They're making the errors hurt. 6 errors now. 5 hits for Valley City. This one hit to third baseman. Isaac Spellhaug backhands it, throws over to first, and Nick Dolo makes the play. Going to end the inning on the 5-3 putout. But the Kings strike for 4 runs. They get 2 hits. There were 3 Kindred errors. After 3.5 innings, the Kings are leading the Vikings by a score of 5-0.
Jamie Swenson, Senior Associate with Park Company Realtors, will help you find the home you're really looking for in your real estate endeavors. Growing up in Gary, Minnesota, and graduating from NDSU, Jamie has made her home in Kindred, proudly cheering on the home team in blue. Selling or buying? Make that home run call to Jamie at 701-799-1779 or visit connectwithjamie.com to browse new listings and listen to the Realtor Moms podcast. Jamie Swenson of Park Company Realtors supports the Kindred players of today and the hometown rookies of tomorrow.
MLGC's story began in 1906 in the rural communities of Enderlin and Cooperstown. Today, MLGC is a fourth-generation family-owned company that can deliver ultra-high-speed broadband, TV, telephone, and advanced business services to customers on a 100% fiber optic network. Now available in several rural communities, including Kindred. In an era of exploding technology, MLGC's goal is to deliver future technologies that make rural North Dakota a vibrant place to live and do business. Visit them today, MLGC.com. MLGC, moving you at the speed of light.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. Josh Almaris alongside Mason Almaris and Oakley DeBoard. In the top half of the fourth inning, things slip away a little bit from the Vikings. They give up 4 runs. What do they need here, Mason?
Well, they've got their 2-3-4 up right now, so this could be a big turn of events. They could either get a big start here and get a rally going, or Valley City could shut them down and completely shut down all of their momentum.
If you're Andrew Sikora, one thing's for sure, you need to throw strikes and you need to challenge them to see what's going to, to make them get the momentum back. Here's a pitch, a strike. Jack McDonald, very good job of punching that out into left field, and he leads off with a single. Jack McDonald, hitting over 500 this year, leads the team in batting average. He's on first. He also very effective base runner. He's hitting .556 with a .636 on base percentage, and he has stolen 25 bases. Leads the team in stolen bases as well. With the lefty, he does not go. It's Sawyer Hess who's up to bat right now. He's 0 for 1 with an 0-1 count. Flew out to the catcher in the first. Sikora throws over to first base. Heck. And McDonald is safe. Vikings looking to respond. Kings looking for a shutdown inning. Sikora pitches. McDonald takes off. Throw to second. High. And McDonald steals second successfully. Stolen base number 26. Sawyer Hess, the DH, will be followed by Tate Miller, and then Isaac Spellhaug. McDonald on second, 0-2 count. Ball, a little bit high and out. Sikora does have 3 Buffalo Wild Wings strikeouts. Ball outside. Unofficially, that could be a broken record for Jack McDonald. That stolen base, 26. I believe the record is 25. More on that to come. We'll get that official to you later. Count is 3-2 here. Sorry about that. My button man is not doing his one job. That'd be you, Mason.
Yeah.
Chip off the old block, as they say. 3-2 pitch. Going to be a ball. Sawyer Hess. Yes. Sawyer Hess, I believe, started that at bat 0-2 and comes all the way back to earn a walk. So could this be an inning where the Vikings chip away? They have runners on first and second with Tate Miller up to bat. Tate's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He squares the bunt. Good bunt down the third base line. Going to be a tough play, and pulls the first baseman off the base. Tate Miller, we'll give him a base hit bunt on that. Jack McDonald to third. Sawyer Hess to second. Very nice play by Jack Samuelson. He just throws that a little bit high, and Heck is not able to stay on the base. Bases are juiced for Isaac Spellhaug, who also struck out in his first at-bat in the second. See what he can do here. Ball outside. Bases loaded. Bottom of the fourth. Vikings trailing by 5. Sikora pitching to Spellhaug. Ball 2.
Last thing you want to do here is walk him. You do not want to give up a run to walking someone, especially after a 4-run inning.
Sikora pitches, ball 3. He's got a lot of work to do, Sikora does. Looks to the dugout. Sikora trying to gather himself. Steps onto the rubber. Grabs the ball out of his glove and comes set. Looks home, delivers. Here's the pitch. Strike. Count goes to 3-1. Isaac Spellhog, big moment in the game for him. 3-1, you're looking for your pitch that you can drive. Here's the pitch. Down, and not a good swing from Spellhog. That probably was ball 4. Count goes to 3-2.
You want to drive that 3-1 pitch, and he barely even got a piece of that one.
Here's the 3-2. Strike 3. So Spellhog is struck out for the second time. It's Sikora's 4th Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. They need to have a better at-bat. The Vikings do. It's Nick Dahl now. Sikora trying to wiggle out of a huge jam. Nick Dahl, the first baseman, swings and misses. Boy, if the Kings get out of this, that will be a huge momentum swing in their favor.
That would be very big for Valley City. Bases loaded, no outs.
Here is Dahl. Sikora steps off. Looks in. Going to stay from the stretch. The lefty, Sikora, comes set and delivers. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Looked like a very good pitch. Coach Eggman, I can hear his frustration. Oh, 2 pitch from Sikora. Dahl takes it down and in. Good pitch from Sikora. Nibble. Put something you might get him to chase.
Now with 2 strikes, that's a really good pitch. Kindred's looking for anything right now, and if he would have swung at that, I don't think he would have hit it.
It's popped out. That could fall. It's going to be in the Bermuda Triangle. Oh, Sawyer Hess doesn't go to third, and they could have a double play here. It's going to be, that could have been a killer for the Vikings. That would have been an inning-ending double play. But as it is, it's not. Jack McDonald scores from third. Sawyer Hess is retired on the 7-5 putout. Tate Miller slides safely into second. Nick Dahl reaches on the RBI fielder's choice. Unfortunately, he does not get the single on that. 1 run in, 5-1. Tyson Johnson up to bat. He struck out in the third. That's exactly why you want to put the ball in play. Score is now 5-1.
Tyson's got a big at-bat now. He's got a runner in scoring position.
Fouls this back. It's 1-2 with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Score is 5-1 in the bottom of the 4th. Valley City has 5 hits. The Vikings have 3 hits. But perhaps the difference in the game is the 6 errors. Sikora pitching. Tyson Johnson swings and misses. Strikeout number 5 for Sikora. In the bottom of the 4th inning, the Vikings do get 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 2 guys on base. There were no Kings errors. New score after 4 innings will read Kindred Vikings 1, Valley City Kings 5.
How you overcome challenges as a farmer is what defines you. At Mustang Seeds, it's what defines us. This year brought heavy drought, late-season storms, and hail. Now is the time to savor the harvest weather and reap the rewards of the blood, sweat, and tears we've put into our fields. With strong products, proven results, and an untamed spirit, we don't allow any room for failure. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
You may already know that at Close Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Close Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Close Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. I want to thank our sponsors for providing opportunity for Magnitude Sports to cover baseball here in Kindred. Mustang Seed and Clay Erdman. I want to thank Close Mentor and Christine Ilvetson, Viking Homes and the Opgran family, Kindred Storage and Kindred State Bank, Jim Pearson and the crew over at the bank. I want to thank Todd Wold, Express Lane. The Express Lane scoreboard reads right now 5-1. There's been 6 people that have come home today. If you're looking for a home, talk to Jamie Swenson of Park Company Realtors. Thank you, Jamie Swenson and Park Company Realtors. Want to thank Runnings as well. Stick around for the Runnings player of the game. First pitch is in for a ball. Tate Miller will face Bryson Heck, James Jewett, and Jack Samuelson. Bryson Heck swings at ball 2. Going to move the count to 1-1. Heck 0 for 2 on the day. Flew out to short and flew out to right. Batting in the top of the 5th, Tate Miller. It's a ground ball. Fair ball. Isaac Spellhaug can't make the play. Runner's going to go for second, and he's going to be safe.
That was heads-up base running. He saw that Isaac just stood there after it got past him, and he knew exactly what he was doing.
Bryson Heck, hot out of the box. He's running hard immediately. Makes a difference in him being at first or being at second. Isaac Spellhaug's charged for another error. It's error number 7 on the Vikings. Eggman coming to have a visit. Not sure if he's going to make any changes. Tate Miller only at 50 pitches. Doing a nice job. But the difference in this one is the 7 errors from the Vikings. Even with 7 errors and being in the 5th inning, keeping it at 50 pitches is very impressive. Tate Miller battling hard. Looks like we are going to have some changes. So we're going to take a break, give some love to those sponsors I was thanking earlier, and we'll be back in about a minute with those changes.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
Signorama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signorama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signorama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signorama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Welcome back to Kindred. We're in the top of the 5th inning. There's been some changes. Jack McDonald on the mound now for the Vikings. Moving to third base will be Tate Miller, and going to shortstop will be Isaac Spellhaug. So a triangle of changes for the Vikings. First pitch from McDonald is behind the back of Jewett, and Heck advances to third on the wild pitch. Tate Miller's day will end. 4 innings pitched, gave up 5 hits, 5 runs. Did a good job of putting his team in position to win. It's the 7 errors that really have hurt the Vikings. Tate Miller on at third right now. McDonald checks the runner at third. Ball's put in play by Jewett. Runner does not go. Spellhaug fields, throws, and makes the play. The runner goes late. Interesting base running there by Bryson Heck. It pays off. Spellhaug picks up the first out for the Vikings, thrown across the Dahl. Another run across makes this game 6-1. Good job by James Jewett. You know, little things in baseball. Some look at that and say he got out, but he hit it to the shortstop and was able to get the run in. He picks up an RBI. McDonald working to Samuelson.
I don't really know what Heck was doing there. If he saw that ball hit to shortstop and shortstop's playing deep, he should have been home right away.
What the heck was Heck doing? In any case, it works out for him. He gets a run across. 2-0 pitch here. That hits Samuelson. Samuelson is hit by a pitch, goes to first. And now that will bring up Bentley Thornton, number 4, the second baseman. Who has the advantage in playing 2 games on the same day? The team that has a break in between or the team that has to go back-to-back? Which team do you think?
I think with the weather right now, the break would have been a lot better.
Yeah.
Tyson Johnson, if I was him right now, I would be not having a good time back there. For my 12th inning behind the plate.
Jack McDonald working quickly to Bentley Thornton here. Counts 0-2, 1 out, runner on first. There's a dad in the stands that is amusing me right now because he's really wanting Jack Samuelson to steal second. And Samuelson is choosing to look at his coach instead. What a guy. Here is the first Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout off the hand of Jack McDonald. And the second out of the inning. That'll bring up left fielder Kellen Westman.
That's the first strikeout of the day for Valley City batting.
Excellent job by the Kings.
They've been putting the ball in play a lot.
there's the fan really wanting the runner to go. Swing and a miss here. Count goes to 1-1. Kellen Westman up to bat, number 28. He's 1 for 2. 2 outs. Strike called. Count goes to 1-2. Jack McDonald is humming it right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he's pretty angry right now about how their team has been playing, and it is definitely affecting his velocity.
Using that emotion to add a couple miles an hour to his fastball. Counts 2-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch, swung on, fouled back. Good job by Westman. You alluded to it earlier. The Kings have done a really nice job of putting balls in play, attacking strikes, and being feisty at the plate. The 2-2 swung on, put into play again. Here's a ground ball to Iverson, throws on the Dahl. That'll retire the Kings. That 4-3 putout will end things in the top of the 5th. But Valley City does get one more run on no hits. There was one more Viking error and one King left on base. 4.5, the new score reads Kings 6, Vikings 1.
Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. Wold, Certified Public Accountant, has you covered. From bookkeeping and financial reports to tax planning and preparation, individuals and businesses, he's here to help you achieve your dreams. Give him a call. Todd R. Wold, CPA, 701-356-1040. You can also visit wold-cpa.com. Best of luck to Kindred and both teams in today's game.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. The big news here right now is that the famous Zach Nelson has entered the booth. Him and his mustache. The Hankinson coach, the Kindred alum, is here, and his team is playing next against Castleton in the semifinal game, you can call it. The winner of that goes to the championship and is really in the driver's seat of this tournament. Parker Jordheim up to bat, swings and fouls the first pitch back. It's 0-1. Swings and misses at the second pitch. It goes to 0-2. Parker Jordheim grounded out to the second baseman in the third. He's 0 for 1. He'll be followed by Carson Getty. And then the leadoff man, Kylan Swenson, the 0-2 pitch from Sikora. Just misses outside.
Yeah, that looked pretty good from up here.
Andrew Yonke, this is his second of 3 games in this heat, so he's been working hard. The next pitch is a swing and a miss by Jordheim, and that's Sikora. That's his 6-pack of a strikeout. 6 strikeouts for Sikora. And we always wonder what the sauce is that the player likes. What's your go-to sauce, Mason?
For what?
6-pack Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. What are you going with?
Oh, honey barbecue every time.
Carson Getty hits this one high into center field, but they have a man there, and that man is Dylan Hunt. Dylan Hunt records the second out in the bottom of the 5th inning, and it'll bring up leadoff man Kylan Swenson. Dangerous hitter, but the Kings have successfully gotten to him with 2 outs and nobody on base. Here's the first pitch swung on. It's going to be fouled out into left field. Want to give some thanks again to MJ Nipstead, MLGC, Kindred State Bank, and the Knickerbocker. A thank you to Sinorama, Goldmark, and Custom Express Car Wash. A special thank you to Runnings and Jamie Swenson of Park Company Realtors. Again, we enjoy providing Magnitude sports coverage to those that can't be here. Couldn't do it if it weren't for them. Swenson hits it to the third baseman, gets through his legs and goes to fetch. Swenson reaches first. Going to be an error on the third baseman, Jack Samuelson. Would have been a tough play, but one that could have made if you'd have fielded cleanly. Jack McDonald, the pitcher, up to bat. We'll see if Swenson takes second here. He is on his way to second. His pitch is a strike. No throw to second. And just like that, the Vikings are threatening. Swenson on second. And Jack McDonald looking to drive him in. That is his 23rd stolen base for Swenson.
He's right behind Jack with that record, too.
Jack McDonald, we think, broke the record with a 26 stolen base earlier. The count's 0-2 and 2 outs to Jack McDonald. It's ball. We were going to check on that, but we forgot. We'll have to check on that in between our break here. Question is, does Jack McDonald now hold the stolen base record in Babe Ruth baseball? 26. He puts that ball in play. Third baseman gets another crack at it. This one, he does not make the play. It's going to be an error. Swenson's going to come across to score. And this ball is now headed back to the third baseman. So what's going to happen on this play? Kylan Swenson is going to score on the air. Another error is going to go against the Kings. The umpires are going to chat about this. The conversation that they're going to have is, did the runner knock the ball out after he established the ball and got the out? If they do not overrule this, the Vikings are going to, they are going to keep it as is, which I would say is.
I think that was the right call.
I think I agree. Swenson scores. McDonald goes to second.
He almost got third on that ground ball to a third baseman too.
The right fielder threw it in, and it did go out to the fence behind third base. So McDonald at second. Hess up to bat. He's the DH. He's 0 for 1. He walked in the fourth. McDonald takes his lead. Hess watches ball 2. A little bit of life now from the Vikings.
Yeah, you can really hear it in the dugout too.
Get this to 6-3, it'd be big. Kings trying to shut things down with Sikora. Throw strike, 2-1. Sikora's 78th pitch. They get 95. He's sitting pretty good. Good to get through the bottom of the 5th and probably the 6th. Sikora throws. Strike, upper part of the zone. Big opportunity here for number 3, the DH, Sawyer Hess. Here's the set and the pitch. Swung on, foul back. Good job by Hess. Good job by Sikora. Deuce is on the board.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Jack steal.
You don't want to get that third out at third, and Fetch is a very savvy shortstop, so you don't want to get yourself in a position to make that out. He should score on a hit, but he's got the speed and the smarts to do it. It looked like he was going to go there, but he didn't. He had it timed up, 3-2 count. Sikora has to be careful here that he doesn't give up third.
He's getting some good jumps out there.
Big pitch here, 3-2, 2 outs. Looks like McDonald's going to go. He does. This ball swung on and hit foul. Just fouled down the third base line. Fantastic jump by McDonald. Hess had to swing at that with 2 strikes. McDonald had that base stolen easily.
That would have been a big unplanned hit and run.
Hess, 3-2, good at bat going. Sikora pitches, swung on and missed. Sikora wins the battle, picks up his 7th strikeout, and that will end the threat for the Vikings in the 5th. The Vikings do get 1 run. On no hits, there were 2 Kings errors and 1 Viking left on base. After 5 complete innings of baseball action, the score is now 6-2 in favor of the Kings.
Kindred Express Lane is a friendly, locally owned convenience store open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and offers hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Kindred Express Lane is located at 220 First Avenue South across the street from the baseball and football field, just 3 inches away from Highway 15 in Kindred. While you're fueling up, be sure and grab a snack and a cold beverage for the road. Kindred Express Lane wishes the Kindred Post 117 Vikings the best of luck in the East Regional Baseball Tournament. Go Vikings!
Final warm-up pitch about to be underway off the hand of Jack McDonald as we are about to begin the 6th inning. 6th inning will have Dylan Hunt up to bat, the 9-hitter, followed by Trevor Fetch and Isaac Norby. Bottom of the order has produced effectively for the Kings. Dylan Hunt is 1 for 2. He has scored a run and he has an RBI. Dylan Hunt trying to turn things around for his leadoff man, Trevor Fetch, and give him a guy on base for that at-bat. First pitch from McDonald is a fastball high. McDonald working from the full, likes what he sees from Johnson, starts his windup, and here's the pitch. It's a strike. Swung on and missed by the center fielder, Dylan Hunt. Long, hot day in Kindred, but there's not a bad day at the Ball Diamond. 2-1 pitch underway from McDonald. Swung on and missed. Count is evened up at 2s. Johnson throws it to the shortstop, Spellhog, to make sure he's paying attention over there. He is. And gives it back to McDonald. 2-2, nobody out. 9-hitter Dylan Hunt up to bat, leading off the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit to the right side. Nick Dahl can't get there. It's going to be a base hit. Well, that bottom of the order for the Valley City has been pesky.
Looked like Nick Dahl was getting ready for a 9-3 put out there. He missed that ball and ran straight to first base.
Leadoff man Trevor Fetch is going to be up to bat now. He's 1 for 3, but been on base all 3 times, reached on 2 errors. Pitch is inside, runner goes, Johnson throws, and close play. But Dylan Hunt is able to steal second successfully. Trevor Fetch going to have a runner in scoring position. Pitch was called a ball. It was inside. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, fouled back. Fetch might have went out of the zone for that one. Looked like it was a little bit high and outside. Shaking his head, probably thinks the same thing. Steps out of the box, gets his signs from Coach Brooks Brown. Hits the plate, and now we're ready, 1-1. Punts it down the third base line. Jack McDonald fields, throws, and he is out. Good job by Jack McDonald. Sack bunt. Moves Dylan Hunt. Be a 1-3 put out. Very nice bunt earlier in the game by Westman. That was a base hit. Trevor Fetch tried to do the same thing. 1 out here in the 6th inning. Vikings elect to play their infield in. They're looking for a strikeout, a lazy fly ball, or something to the infield so they can cut off the run and limit the damage here. 6-2 is the lead for the Kings. The 0-1. Fouled back. 2 foul balls now. Six hits from Valley City, 3 from the Vikings. The 0-2 sails out. Count will go to 1-2. Hit out, and it's a fair ball. Fair ball.
Fair.
Yes, Isaac Norby paints the line with a very nice double right on the line. And that'll be an RBI double, big double for Isaac Norby. Scores Dylan Hunt. And that'll bring up the catcher, Corbin Powell. Powell 0 for 3. Score is now 7-2. 7th hit in the books for the Kings. McDonald checks second. Pitches. Hit him. Hit him in the arm. As if the catcher, who has now caught 8 plus 5, 13 innings. He's got 2 more to go. That's 15 innings of work. Needs to be banged up anymore. He is, just for good measure. Bryson Heck swings at the first pitch and falls it back. First baseman, number 19, up to bat. McDonald throws high, gets by Johnson. Runners both advance. Norby to second. Heck Norby to third, excuse me. Powell to second. Counts even at 1-1. McDonald sets and delivers. Got to find the zone. Missed a couple times high now. 2-1. This one down in the dirt. McDonald tries to make an adjustment. This one goes in the dirt. Great block there by Johnson. He has also been asked to do a lot today, catching his 13th inning. Here's the pitch. Hit out to left. That one's going to be foul. Count is full. 3-2 to Bryson Heck. Swung on, hit out into center field. Kylan Swenson drafting back, makes a nice catch. Runner tags from third, and that'll be a run. Excellent again. Baseball by the Kings. Big. Fun to see teams do a lot of the little things right, and the Kings are doing that. Bryson Heck had two strikes on him, gets a pitch he can drive, hits it to deep center field. Kylan Swenson makes a very nice play, but Norby's waiting on third to tag, and the Kings add another run. It's 8-2. Stepping to the plate now will be James Jewett, the DH, number 30. This one gets by Johnson. Powell will now advance to third. Courtesy runner is Jackson Thornton, running for Powell, giving him a break. Pitch is a ball. Count goes to 2-1. There is no air movement right now in Kindred. It is hot and humid and muggy. McDonald, 3-1 count, trying to get his team out of the heat. Here's the 3-1. It's a ball. Valley City going to have runners on first and third. Jewett gets on base for the first time today. Jack Samuelson up to bat now. He's 1 for 2 and was hit by the pitch in the fifth. Runners on first and third. 62% humidity here in Kindred, and the air is heavy. McDonald pitches, swung on and missed. Samuelson has an 0-1 count. Swings and hits this one down the third base line. Foul. Tate Miller unable to catch it. Falls a little ways out of his reach. 0-2 pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on, fouled out, left field line. Out of play. Into the evergreen trees. Perhaps the parking lot. 0-2 will do it again. Here it is. Swung on. Same result. Foul ball down the third base line. Good hands there by Bryson Heck. McDonald to Samuelson, 0-2 once again. This one is hit down the left field line, and wouldn't you guess it, it's foul.
If I'm Kindred right now, I am shifting hard to the left side. I don't know why none of them have moved yet.
Isaac Spellhog probably should move down. Carson Getty can move over down the line. Doesn't matter because Jack McDonald strikes out Samuelson and gets his second Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout and ends it here in the top of the sixth. Valley City does strike for 2 more runs. They get him on 1 hit. They leave 2. There were no Vikings errors. They move to the bottom of the 6th. Kings leading 8-2.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
How you overcome challenges as a farmer is what defines you. At Mustang Seeds, it's what defines us. This year brought heavy drought, late-season storms, and hail. Now is the time to savor the harvest weather and reap the rewards of the blood, sweat, and tears we've put into our fields. With strong products, proven results, and an untamed spirit, we don't allow any room for failure. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
Hey fans, defensive change here for Valley City. James Schwer on the pitch. He'll be pitching to Tate Miller. Number 22, James Schwer, replacing Andrew Sikora. Andrew Sikora had a very nice game, pitched 5 innings, only gave up 3 hits and 2 runs. Put his team in position to win. That's what you're looking for out of your starting pitcher. Schwer has a 2-1 count to Tate Miller right now. Tate Miller, 1 for 2. So Andrew Sikora does enough to get the win if his team hangs on here. Once again, 5 innings pitched and only giving up 3 hits and 2 runs. He did strike out 7.
And it is confirmed that Jack McDonald has set the stolen base record.
All right.
The previous record was held by Caleb Klubundi in 2019. He had 25 stolen bases, and now Jack McDonald has 26.
Look at that reporting by the youngster Mason. Good stuff. Congratulations to Jack McDonald. He now has 27 stolen bases, correct? Came into the game with 25. Nope, he has 26. He was stealing third and then, got fouled back. So up to bat right now is Isaac Spellhaug. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Once again, pitching is James Schwer. Counts 1-1. Tate Miller on base, reached on the walk. Isaac Spellhaug trying to be another runner that the Vikings need if they want to come back in this one. Ball in the dirt, nice block.
I think if Tate Miller would have taken one more step, he would have gotten thrown out by
Corbin Powell, I think, is still back there. Here's the pitch. Strike. Okay, we're off here. This is Sawyer. Something weird is going on here. Oh, I know what's going on. We had a pinch hitter. We missed the pinch hitter, Max Bernier. Totally missed him. He hits a hard ball to the pitcher. Max Bernier in for Isaac Spellhaug. Sorry about that, Max. Max Bernier enters the game and hits it hard to the pitcher. Schwer makes a very good play, catches the out, and then throws on to first base for the double play. Good at bat by Max Bernier. Unfortunately, the result of it didn't work out, but came up, hit the ball hard, and 2 outs now are on the board. This is now Nick Dahl, number 24, the first baseman, up to bat. Schwer pitched earlier today, so that is officially his 45th pitch. Did not get an official pitch count on Sikora. 83 pitches for Sikora, so he's done for the tournament. Sikora is. He picked up a win on, oh, no, never mind. He's in line for the win. He picked up a win against the Vikings in the final regular season game of the year. Second to last regular season game of the year. Nick Dahl reaches on the walk. And it'll bring up pinch hitter Kelby Erdman hitting for Tyson Johnson. Erdman pinch hit in the prior game, drew a walk. Didn't get any further than first base, though. Kelby Erdman hitting for Tyson Johnson. Kelby hitting .267 this year. You got something else there, Mason?
Nope. On base percentage is .476.
0-2 pitch, 2 outs. Erdman's caught looking. Window shopping cost him the final out of the 6th inning. And the Vikings go down in the 6th inning, getting no runs on no hits. They leave 1 on base after 6 complete. Score remains Valley City 8 and the Vikings 2. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred.
Jamie Swenson, Senior Associate with Park Company Realtors, will help you find the home you're really looking for in your real estate endeavors. Growing up in Gary, Minnesota, and graduating from NDSU, Jamie has made her home in Kindred, proudly cheering on the home team in blue. Selling or buying? Make that home run call to Jamie at 701-799-1779 or visit connectwithjamie.com to browse new listings and listen to the Realtor Moms podcast. Jamie Swenson of Park Company Realtors supports the Kindred players of today and the hometown rookies of tomorrow.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
Hey fans, here's the first pitch of the 7th inning. It's hit up the middle. It's Bentley Thornton with a quick single, and I tell you what, 7, 8, 9 guys for the Kings just keep producing. Bentley Thornton, the 7-hitter, hits a diamond cutter up the middle. That's a hit, and it'll bring up now Kellen Westman, number 28, the left fielder. He'll be followed by 9-hitter Dylan Hunt, and then back to the top. McDonald throws a pitch high. Westman chases it. It's strike 1. Westman checks with Coach Brown for the signs. McDonald gets his signs. Here's the bunt. Goes up at what probably was ball 2. So Westman being aggressive could have had a 2-0 count. Instead it's 0-2. Bottom of the order, 7-8-9 has scored 4 runs for Valley City. If you include the 6th guy, that's 5 runs. If you get bottom of the order to produce like that, generally good things are going to happen. Here's another 0-2 from McDonald. Swung on, hit to third baseman Tate Miller. The lefty goes to second. Successfully gets the out. Iverson throws on the Dahl and not in time. So it'll be a 5-4 put out. Tate Miller on to Gabe Iverson, and Westman will reach on the fielder's choice. Bring up the 9-hitter Dylan Hunt. He scored 2 runs. Had a single and an RBI in the 3rd, reached on an error and scored in the 4th. Had a single in the 6th, stole a base and came around to score. Westman on first, Hunt at the plate. McDonald on the mound, Johnson to catch it. Catches a strike after Hunt swings and misses. Here's the 0-1 from McDonald in the dirt. Good block by Tyson Johnson. McDonald throws inside. It's a ball. Don't want to hit the 9 guy, especially when it's a 1-1 count. Moves the count to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 for McDonald. Strike, outer part of the plate. Counts now 1-2. 2-2, excuse me. Evened up at 2-2. McDonald checks first, sets, and delivers. Ball outside. Count will go full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 7th. Valley City leading 8-2.
Westman looks like he's getting in Johnson's head. Tyson Johnson has faked the throw to first a couple times now.
Westman hasn't stolen, or he did steal a base, in the 3rd. That strikeout is McDonald's 3rd Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. 2nd out of the inning. Now leadoff man Trevor Fetch to the plate. Strike, curveball, good pitch by McDonald. Makes the count 0-1. Here's the set and the pitch. Swung on, hit to the shortstop, Spellhaug. Can't handle it, going to be another error. Kellen Westman goes to 2nd. Trevor Fetch has reached on 3 errors. He's been on base 4 times. Be the 8th error charge against the Vikings. Now to bat is Isaac Norby, the right fielder. Where's number 10? Had a deep double in the 6th that scored a run. Flew out, flew out to the catcher in the 1st. Had a sac bunt in the 3rd. And is now batting with a 2-1 count. Runners on 1st and 2nd, top of the 7th. This game started at 6:57. This one's put into play. Shortstop Isaac Spellhaug gets another chance. Fields it, throws to Gabe Iverson, and that'll retire things in the top of the 7th. So it'll be a fielder's choice for Norby. 6-4 put out for the Vikings. Retires Fetch. And the Kings. Kings get no runs on 1 hit. It'll be 2 on base. Going into the bottom of the 7th inning. Vikes need runs. We'll see if they can get them.
Signorama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signorama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signorama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signorama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
You may already know that at Close Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Close Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Close Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale, and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. Want to thank our sponsors one more time. Runnings, Jamie Swenson and Park Company Realtors. 10 runs across today. 10 people have come home. You want to go home, find Jamie Swenson at Park Company Realtors, and she will hook you up. Mustang Seeds, Close Mentor. Thank you to Christine Ilvidson and her crew. Viking Homes and the Opgran family. Kindred Storage, Todd Wold. Express Lane, Custom Express Car Wash. I want to thank Signorama, the Knickerbocker, Kindred State Bank, MLGC, and Mary Jane Nipstead. Batting right now is Parker Jordheim. He is the 8 hitter. He's 0 for 2. He'll be followed by Carson Getty and Kylan Swenson. We're watching Babe Ruth baseball, 14 and 15-year-old players, some 13-year-olds sprinkled in here. Schwer picks up his second Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. This time Parker Jordheim is the victim. I'll bring up Carson Getty. Carson Getty 1 for 2. Had a nice hit in the third. Flew out to center. These young men are competing for a shot at state. Winner of this tournament goes on to the state tournament. Now to bat is Jonah Larson. He's hitting for Carson Getty. Jonah Larson getting into the tournament wears number 12. Swings and misses at 2 consecutive pitches. He's going to come up there and get his hacks in. He's 0-2. See if he can square one up here. Working against, once again, James Schwer. Schwer in the windup, and here's the pitch. Just a little inside. Jonah Larson moves the count to 1-2. Schwer with a 1-2. A little bit high. Counts 2-2. 2-2, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. Last chance for the Vikings. Season on the line. Winner of this gets another game. It's tomorrow at noon. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Went to the curveball. Schwer did. Jonah Larson didn't bite. So far, Jonah Larson took 2 healthy hacks at good pitches and then has laid off anything else. It's the 3-2. What's going to happen? Fouled off. We get to do it again. Winner of this tournament advances to the state Class B Babe Ruth tournament. There are right now 4 teams left: Hankinson, Castleton, Valley City, and Kindred. This one hit to the third base line. Going to be a tough play. Jonah Larson hustling down the line, and the tough play is made very nicely by Jack Samuelson. Samuelson on to Heck. That's not an easy play, folks. Heck of a play there. Heck on to Samuelson on to Heck. Top of the order, Kylan Swenson. Ball high. 2 outs. Swenson's the last hope for the Vikings. Walked in the first, fielder's choice in the third, and reach on an error in the 5th. Vikings need 6. Will it start with Kylan? Ball 2. 2-0, 2 outs. We did find out earlier today that the concession stand is no longer selling hot chocolate. Right on cue, that ball is hit hot to right center field. Kylan Swenson digs for 2, probably going to stay there. Yep, smartly stays there. You don't want to make the third out at third when you're down 6. So the double by Swenson, hot off his bat as we're talking about hot chocolate on the hottest day of the tournament, probably the hottest day ever in Kindred in the history of Kindred. Jack McDonald going to try to change places with Kylan Swenson. 2 outs. Schwer throws it in the dirt, ball 1. Jack McDonald flew out to the catcher in the first, got a base hit in the 4th and scored a run. Stole a base there, broke the record, and struck out, reached on an error in the 5th. Strike. Once again, congratulations to Jack McDonald on breaking the Babe Ruth record. 26 stolen bases this year. 1-1 count, 2 outs. A little bit in. Saying there's 4 teams left: Hankinson, Castleton, Kindred, and Valley City. The loser of this is done, and then there will be 3. 2-1 pitch. Jack hits it down the line. Going to be a base hit. Going to score Kylan Swenson. Jack's going to probably hold up at 1. No, he's going for 2. Going to slide in. Brave move there by Jack McDonald, but he's quick, and he does trade spots with Kylan Swenson. So a double and an RBI for Jack McDonald. Vikings score a run. It's 8-3. They get another hit. It's their 5th. We'll get both of those in right now. Now Sawyer has to bat. 0 for 2 with a walk in the fourth. Puts this in play. Going to be a tough play. Never mind, it's foul. Really like how Samuelson attacks those balls, fields it to his left, sets his right foot, and hums that ball over across the diamond. Athletic plays Samuelson has made today. 0-1. Swung on. Fouled back. Vikings are down to their final strike. Boys in the dugout. Cheering on Hess. Here's the pitch. Swung on to the third baseman. Nice play. Throws across the diamond and finishes it off. Very good play by Samuelson. Makes a great play. Throws it on to the first baseman, Heck. And that will do it in not only the seventh, but in the game. That's a ball game there. The Valley City Kings are successful. They defeat the Vikings by a score of 8-3. Kindred is eliminated from the tournament. Valley City lives to see another day. Valley City will play tomorrow at noon versus the loser of the game to come. That's right, you heard me right. It's 8:43, and we're still going to play another game here in Kindred because we're not scared. We got great lights. Valley City is going to play the loser of the next game, which is Hankinson and Castleton. We will not have that on Magnitude Sports. Time of that game was 1 hour and 35 minutes. Is that right? 1 hour and 35 minutes? Somewhere around 1 hour, 35 minutes. Fastest game of the tournament by far. We're going to come back and we're going to give you the MLGC moment of the game and the Runnings player of the game. We'll see you back here in about 2 minutes.
Runnings is celebrating 75 years in business with an incredible 2022 Ford truck giveaway. Just imagine you hitting the road in a brand new fully loaded Runnings Red Super Crew 4x4 truck. Don't imagine it. Make it happen by entering to win now through August 10th. To register, grab a prize card from your local Runnings store or visit runnings.com/2022 Ford Truck Giveaway. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. Enter to win today. And thank you for shopping at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
MLGC's story began in 1906 in the rural communities of Enderlin and Cooperstown. Today, MLGC is a fourth-generation family-owned company that can deliver ultra-high-speed broadband, TV, telephone, and advanced business services to customers on a 100% fiber optic network. Now available in several rural communities, including Kindred. In an era of exploding technology, MLGC's goal is to deliver future technologies that make rural North Dakota a vibrant place to live and do business. Visit them today, MLGC.com. MLGC, moving you at the speed of light.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. Wold, Certified Public Accountant, has you covered. From bookkeeping and financial reports to tax planning and preparation, individuals and businesses, he's here to help you achieve your dreams. Give him a call. Todd R. Wold, CPA, 701-356-1040. You can also visit wold-cpa.com. Best of luck to Kindred and both teams in today's game.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred, North Dakota, where game number 11 of the tournament, I misspoke earlier, game number 11 of the tournament is in the books. And you can see the line there. The Kindred Vikings fall to the Valley City Kings by a score of 8-3. The Valley City Kings will move on and live to see another day. There are 3 teams left now in District 7, all fighting for a championship that will earn them a berth to the state Class B Babe Ruth tournament. We have a couple of awards to give away, the MLGC Moment of the Game and the Runnings Player of the Game. Again, a special thank you to all our sponsors. We really appreciate those folks making this possible. Mason, I'm going to turn it over to you. We'll start with the MLGC Moment of the Game. What moment did you feel was awesome in Kindred, just like MLGC is awesome in Kindred?
I thought the moment of the game has to be in the top of the 4th inning. It was a 1-0 ball game. The 6, 7, 8, and 9 batters come up clutch, and they all get on base. 3 of them score, and that I felt like was a tipping point.
Yeah, and just to add to that, in the top of the 4th, their 5-hitter James Jewett grounded out, and then 6-hitter got a base hit. 7-hitter was hit by pitch. That's Bentley Thornton. Kellen Westman got a hit, and then Dylan Hunt reaches on an error. They turn it around to Trevor Fetch, who reaches on an error. Another error following that for Isaac Norby, but the MLGC Moment of the Game, really a very good job by the bottom of the order. Jack Samuelson, Bentley Thornton, Kellen Westman, Dylan Hunt have coming up big and making this a 4-1 game. So I think that's very deserving. MLGC Moment of the Game. We have the Runnings Player of the Game to give away next. Want to thank Runnings for their sponsorship, and we are ready to announce the Runnings Player of the Game. Who do you got, Mace?
I'm going to give it to Andrew Sikora. He pitched a really good game. He had 7 strikeouts, didn't give up many hits at all to Kindred, and he just pitched an overall really good game.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he gave his team an opportunity to win that game. Was throwing strikes and ends up being the winning pitcher. He did nice work on the mound, and he is officially the Runnings Player of the Game. So congratulations to, we're going to say, Jack Samuelson, Bentley Thornton, Kellen Westman, and Dylan Hunt for winning MLGC Moment of the Game honors, and to Andrew Sikora for winning Player of the Game, Runnings Player of the Game. We also want to give a shout out to Jack McDonald and congratulate him on breaking the Babe Ruth single season record for stolen bases. It was fun, guys. Oakley and Mason, how was your debut, Mason? What do you think?
It was pretty fun. I thought it would be a little harder, but I guess I'm just a natural.
Chip off the old block, right? Chip off the old block. And when you have a partner like myself, it really makes things easy, doesn't it?
Sure.
Sure. Oakley agrees. Yeah. Oakley, appreciate you being here. Once again, we have one game coming. We will not cover it on magnitude, but that will feature Castleton and Hankinson. If you're looking for something to do, come on out. Tomorrow, another full slate of games in Kindred. We are done with Magnitude Sports and District 7 baseball. But tomorrow, lots of action, 3 more games in this tournament. I want to thank you all for tuning in. For Oakley DeBoard and Mason Almaris, my name is Josh Almaris. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.